Hello, my Aries. So this is going to be your reading for May 5th through the 18th, you guys. So, Aries. So as I shuffled, I kept hearing Spirit say, money on my mind, money on my mind. So you guys are really focused this month, okay? Even with Taurus season, really kind of um, I sense that this season right now, this month, is really making people a little more inclined to indulge, and relax and take a more laid back kind of approach. But I feel that my Aries, you guys have been working hard. Now I'm looking at this spread here and I see a lot of change, okay? Um, but I see a lot of internal resistance. I see that as I was shuffling, my intuitive feeling through this is that I feel that some of you guys are at crossroads, okay? I feel that some of you are at crossroads. Some of you have been working the same job, and I feel that there are opportunities being presented, but you're shying away from a transformation. Some of you are in relationships and you are staying in this relationship for the sake of stability, but it's not your soul's calling to stay in this relationship. Some of you guys are staying in a family situation which feels restrictive and restricting, but yet I don't see you guys moving away from this situation. So again, this is the theme, right? As I did shuffle, I felt a little bit of self-doubt and hesitance, right? And that's not like an Aries. I feel like this month you're really doubting your abilities, or you're really second guessing yourself, whether you believe it or not, because an Aries will never admit defeat. An Aries will never admit that they're scared. An Aries will never admit that they are fearful. An Aries is you guys take charge, okay? You guys take charge in your life, and you guys are not the type of people to necessarily sulk, okay? Although you guys are the baby of the zodiac, right? You guys still take initiative in your life. You are not afraid to push forward. You guys remind me of the Chariot. The Chariot should have been Aries, okay? Because the Chariot reminds me is the essence of Aries. You guys are victorious. You guys push, and you guys are, resilient. Now, this energy feels strange because this is kind of, I feel this month you're going to be challenged. Your will is going to be challenged, and things are resurfacing. And if you haven't dealt with them in the past, if you're still lingering in a relationship that isn't good for you, I just heard Scorpio. So this is for my Aries who are with Scorpios. This is for my Aries who are with Pisces. If you are in a relationship that needs to end and you guys are still holding on for whatever reason, you might need to reevaluate that this month, okay? I also feel some of you guys are holding on to a job that I feel is restricting your creativity, is what I'm hearing. It's restricting, and I'm seeing, my vision is that I'm seeing these walls closing in on you. So it's not allowing you the freedom that you deserve to work through your relationship. Through your, or maybe that was an accident probably, but maybe that your work is coming in between your partnerships, that it's restricting your growth with your partner, and in turn it's causing problems, okay? So at the bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords, which is exactly the feel, right? Is what I'm saying this month. You guys are, for some reason, you're surrendering your power. I feel that I just feel it's temporary, okay? Aries, you'll be fine. I think that this month, though, it's about you're releasing the ego a little bit, and you're going to rebuild, okay? You might be feeling like this. You might be feeling like you can't see, you can't feel, excuse me. You're not, like you're not aware of what's happening around you. You're scared. You're taking on a defeated approach. But I just think that this is temporary. I think this month you guys need this you guys need a moment of clarity, okay? So sometimes you have to kind of take a step back in order to have the best comeback, okay? But I do see that you guys are reflecting and you guys are feeling, a bit confused on how it is that you want to move forward, okay? So we have the Nine of Wands here as the theme, okay? So again, right, this is reflecting the need to, it's just you guys are feeling a bit defensive, right? Like you're feeling a bit defensive this month. And I personally feel that it's because you guys haven't reached okay? Some of you haven't reached that level of expectation that you would like to see yourself. So if there's a promotion that you're looking for, some of you haven't reached that level yet and you're really upset about it and you're really just like, when am I going to get my promotion? Or you want an established career and maybe you're still working towards it and it's frustrating you, okay? So with that, keep in mind that it's just a temporary energy. You can get yourself out of that. You don't have to defend yourself to the point where you're paranoid or you're feeling as if people are out to get you or that no one's on your side. That's not a good place to be, Aries. Not all, some of my Aries. This may not resonate with everyone. But I especially feel this with my Aries with Libra moons is what I'm hearing. And my Aries with Cancer moons, okay? So reevaluate what it is that you are defending. And are you defending it because you feel that you're what are you feeling, right? What are you projecting? What inadequacy are you feeling that you are projecting that you have to protect yourself, okay? Those are some questions to ask yourself. Some of you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo, and this jumped out, you guys. So some of you guys are dealing with some heartbreak here. This is a very immature energy, and I see this as someone very childlike, okay? So maybe you guys just experienced a heartbreak. This person is not mature at all. They are literally in the beginning stages of life, okay? This is someone who does not take anything seriously, and especially they might be very, loyal in their own way when they want to be, but they're exploring, they're adventurous. They're really about exploring their own life. They're centered on the self, not about anyone else but themselves. With the Three of Swords, that lets me know that there's an issue here. You guys had an issue with this person of betrayal, okay? So what's in your favor? Death. Beautiful. Beautiful. Aries, this is beautiful. You guys are experiencing a time of transformation. This is going to be the month. So it's going to feel uncomfortable, you guys. You're going to feel a little bit on edge. You're going to feel a little like, why do I feel so uncomfortable? Why is this happening? Why is it, you're going to have all these feelings. But embrace them. Embrace them, because this is just saying that, things are happening in order for you to get to a better place. So the old you is going to die, right? But I don't mean that literally, you guys. I mean that on an inner level, your subconscious, on a soul level, you guys are going to remove old patterns, old ways of thinking, old ways of dating, and you're going to emerge a new person, but you have to let it go. This is why it's beautiful that it's in your favor, is because you're literally going through a beautiful transformation, a death and rebirth, okay? Energy is working against you. Two of Cups, okay, in reverse. Now, partnerships are highlighted here, whether this is a business partnership, whether this is a love partnership, or a friendship, okay? Now, I clarified it with the Lover's card, so I feel this is very a romantic situation, or your partner, or just you're going to have a decision of morality. So what's going on here is that there is a disharmony and imbalance within the way you relate to other people, your partnerships across the board. So, what is it that you are feeling? What is your calling right now? What is your calling right now? Some of you guys are breaking up with a partner. And this person was possibly your twin flame. This person was probably a soulmate on a spiritual level. This is a very, very spiritual karmic bond here. So how are you going to deal with this imbalance, right, Aries? Like, are you going to look at it from a place of a loss? Or are you going to allow yourself to realize that, hey, what did you learn from this situation, right? Even if it's a broken friendship, what did you learn? What did you take away? Okay, feel how you want to feel. Allow yourself to feel, upset, disappointed, but also come back and really analyze what it is that you learned from this situation. How did you win? Because you're always going to win. Okay, you're not going to be defeated. Like, you're always going to win. Even if someone plays you, right? Doesn't matter. You're still winning because you learned and you're going to do better. Okay? So, you guys, single Aries, judgment. Okay, you guys, you're being called from your higher self. Okay, that crown chakra is saying, hey, let's make some changes. Single Aries, you need to make changes in the love department. Okay? You have to learn from the past. You have to learn from past mistakes, grow from them, release the past, release anyone who is taking advantage of you. If you have these fuckboys around here that are promising you all kinds of relationships and you're not getting a relationship and you're still staying, judgment is saying, please let it go so we can transform into a new you. This goes for my Aries male, Aries men as well. If you are in a place where you're repeating the same cycle, you're still dating the same, or you're still dating the same women, whatever that means to you, judgment is saying, let it go. You have to let an old you die in order for you to resurrect into a brand new person, okay? So my couples, Aries, the Tower in reverse. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Scorpio. Okay. I don't see the Tower necessarily as long-term damage, but what I do see is that the Tower is about destroying an illusionary foundation that you had in your partnership. So if you started a relationship with someone and along the way there have been cracks and you have not been working on your relationship to kind of bring it together into a place of stability, this card is saying that this month you're going to be faced with energies that are going to force you to rework your relationships, to destroy the old and rebuild the new. So in reverse, you know something's wrong in this partnership, or you have an idea, or you have a gut feeling, but you're not doing anything about it, is what I'm seeing. And you're also trying to control the situation from falling apart so much that the destruction is slowly happening, right? It's like crack by crack by crack. It's not fully happening as it would in the upright, but it's still going to happen. This doesn't mean that, you're going to have this huge breakup and you're never going to get back together. No, this is saying some shit's going to go down, okay? For the best. You guys need to rework this relationship. There needs to be some kind of enlightenment. You guys have to search within your relationship, not outside. I see this partnership right now. Someone's looking out here. You're trying to control the situation from falling apart. So this is not all Aries, but some. Let it happen. If you have been holding in anger or resentment, have that blowout. Have a release. Talk to your partner, because you know what? At the end of the day, you're going to be able to grow stronger together. Grow stronger together by allowing yourself to really voice how it is you feel. Okay? Thank you, Aries.